Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck Generals here in Arizona. I'm glad you decided to stop by and look at this video. What you're looking at here is number 1 Bear Bright that we stripped, and what you're looking at over here is cast aluminum. This whole piece is that Euclid piece that I've been taking apart forever, and this is some more cast in here, and this is this sheet aluminum mainly. And how about that over there? This is the brass I've got here just lately. Haven't weighed it up, so I'm not sure exactly how much is there, so we're going to have a good run with that. So back to the copper. This hasn't increased any. This is motor windings here. This is number 2 and number 3. I tried to clean these and that didn't work, and some of this is just not good. You know, it's got solder on it, and I'm not going to mess with it. So here's number 1. Good looking copper. And for some reason I've got a lot of cords after that sale, but this whole 5 bucket is full of cords that I can still lift it, and this one is full of cord. So there's my first bucket of steel. Some of that you can see came from that Euclid, whatever the heck that thing is, the medical thing. You can see that there's the chain for it. Let's see, where else? What do we got here? Oh yeah, we got some aluminum we stripped out earlier that will go in with something here. I'm not sure yet. Let me show you my extruded. Alright, so this is an oversized bucket. I don't know, it's not a 5. It must be like a 6.5 gallon or something. This is all extruded aluminum from door and window frames. All of this whole thing, I can't hardly lift that one. And this is the leftover from it, this here, and this is probably something similar. It looks like screen door maybe, and just a lot of extruded. So that's going to be going into this next run. All the copper, maybe the brass, I'm not sure yet. But so I'm starting on some plumbing stuff up here, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright guys, this is what I'm going to unsolder. The only reason I'm doing this is I want this brass fitting, and this will go into number 2, maybe number 3 copper. So we'll see what happens here. Let's give her a go. Well, that was relatively easy, wasn't it? Okay, so let's do this. Maybe not. I'm going to try to knock some of that solder out of this so it doesn't get downgraded. And it's really hot. I think that's a waste of time myself, but yeah, that's going to be solder no matter what. And I just threw it on the floor. Okay, alright, I'll be back. I'm thinking I'm going to have to do something with this solution. Now, I got some of this in here, this pipe. I'm going to try to get number 1 Bear out of this, but it's looking pretty good. But you can see it's kind of ugly looking in there. So these over here then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off the fitting, probably about right there. Do the same, well, I might take this little piece out of the section of that. You know, This is 3/4, so it's heavy enough it'll pay to cut it. So that's what we're going to do. All right, be back. All right, guys, I'm going to pull these out of here now, and I'm just going to wipe them off so I don't drip stuff all over the place. But all of this look just like these others here, and all I'm doing is drying them. But you can see the difference. So this is well worth doing. I mean, now it is clean. It's clean copper, so it should go as number 1. You know, there's no solder on them, and that's why I cut these. Even though these are short, these will end up going number 1, and these will go number 2 or 3 copper here. So why not get as much number 1 as you can get? You know, I don't know about you, but I work too hard for all this stuff to give it away. Give it to the yard, I mean, anyhow. Huh? So, yeah, those are all looking pretty good. Now this one here, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm wiping it off a little bit. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it. Maybe. So what we'll do is we'll take these ugly ones here, and he just barely covers. Put them in and come back later. These will go in the bucket for 2 and 3, and these will go in for number 1. Alright guys, we're going to try to salvage as much of this brass off this gate valve, or ball valve, I'm sorry, that's a ball valve, as we can. And I believe the way to do that is to just melt that solder and get that all off. And we'll do that right now. I don't know if you notice, this is MAP gas. It works a lot quicker, a lot hotter than just propane. So we'll try to pick this thing up because I know it's hot. And we'll see, how do we want to do that? I think we'll do it like this. Don't mean to drag this on, but, you know, I'm going to keep going while it's hot. We'll change hands here. Wow, that was exciting. Must have had a gas buildup inside the valve. All right, that's enough excitement now. I'm going to get that hot thing out of the vise. All right, guys, after the explosion, I'm going to take this top off here now. Not exactly sure what happened on that, what kind of gas was in that buildup. But it's still hot. It makes it a little harder to take off. Okay, and I know you're hot, so there. So now, inside of here, we have a stainless steel ball, that if I have any luck at all, I can maybe get that out of there. So I'll be back and see if we can get it. Alright guys, I got the ball out, but unfortunately it's not stainless. If you look, see how long I can hold this without burning myself. And see that little shiny spot there? That's brass. That's a nice heavy piece of brass. The stem's brass, and the body of the ball valve is brass also. If I can make this turn. Yep. Right there. So that's all brass. So got a lot of brass out of it. We'll take it. Be back. Alright guys, now this is a gate valve. It's not a ball valve, it's a gate valve. It's got a brass union here that I'm going to take. We're going to do it different. I'm not going to unsolder this. I'm going to cut it off here. Then I'll cut this off the valve there, and hopefully retain more of the brass in the valve. The knob here is not aluminum, it's steel. So we'll throw that in the steel bucket. Alright, let's get after it. And that's why I do that, to try to save stuff rather than heat it. But you don't get it all, and there's still crap in it, so I guess I saved something here. Let's look. So this is how we came out. Where are you? Right there. This is the end. This is the end that I cut off. Right there, actually right here. So I'm not sure I gained anything by doing that other than I can push that out now. Yes, I did. Look at there. So now I got pure brass and a copper something or other. The seat, I guess, is copper. All right, be back, guys. This was what I threw in the solution of. See, it's white vinegar, lemon juice, and salt, and this guy came out fairly good. I think he'll pass as one. This one, you can see I hit it with a wire brush. There was a little bit of solder up on here that I didn't get off, so I'd hit it with a wire wheel, but it might go. I'll throw it in there. This is the gate valve, not the ball valve. This is the top, and this is where the seat was. And there's the seat. It had a copper seat in it, which was really surprising to me. So anyhow, everything cleaned up good. We'll be back. So here's the brass bucket right there. And I'm going to take that and put it up here on my postage scale. It goes up to 54 pounds. So I don't think this weighs that much. I think it's about 20, 30 maybe. See, can you see what that says? Probably not. Let me move you over here. Honest, I'm trying. 29.20 pounds of brass. Yes. Now that includes a bucket, and I don't have a tare weight on that particular bucket, but I can't imagine it being more than maybe 2 pounds. Alright, that's it for now. Alright guys, you've probably had enough of that pipe stuff and working with pipes, so we're going to work on some Bear Bright. I haven't invested in an electric or automatic wire stripper, so I'm using my old manual here that I've used before in other videos. So, and what I do is this like that, and we strip up the center of the wire, and this is number 12 THHN. And you just keep pulling it through like that, and that's all you do, and it strips out the THHN outer jacket and the insulated red jacket here. And so we'll have bare wire, and that's probably 10-12 feet of wire right there. So I'll get it stripped and be right back. Alright guys, so this is it, and what you do is just what I'm doing here, just peel this off. Sometimes the plastic jacket gets in the way and causes you some grief, but that worked pretty good, didn't it? So then we just do this, just like we did with the aluminum, one of my other videos. Just fold it up and squeeze it. And this is Bear Bright, by the way. Number 1 Bear Bright. How to keep your glove thumb out of the way of where you're folding now. So just a few seconds of that, and you've got a little bit of Bear Bright. I don't know what that weighs for sure, but man, it all adds up really quick. Alrighty, and that's it. Bear Bright. Be back. Well guys, 3 hand coils and a little mess. And what we got here is this Bear Bright. And it looks to me like it says 1 pound 10 ounces right on the money. Not bad for 15 minutes. I'll keep doing that, I think. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. Give it a really good comment, come back again. Thank you so much for watching this video.